Well, an upstate teenager who's not even old enough to vote is taking the initiative to get young people involved in the voting process. Taggart Houck tells us this teen has even started his own organization to help more young people understand that they do have a voice in politics.
At 17 years old, Parker Malfris can't vote, but that's not stopping him from influencing his peers.
One of the main things we want to focus on is if you are 18 to get you registered to vote and making sure that people know the deadlines of when they need to register.
Back in August, he started the 4th District Teenage Republicans Club.
It's mainly because many of my friends had told me, they said, well, you're so involved, why should I be involved or why should I even vote? And it really concerned me because 20 or 30 years, these people will be working and they'll be able to vote. But if they don't take up the call to vote or know who to vote for or aren't involved, then that is a severe problem, and I felt that it needed to be addressed.
It's estimated that 50% of young people ages 18 to 29 voted in the 2020 presidential election. In 2016, about 39% of young people voted. Parker's always had a knack for politics. In fact, he's already volunteered on numerous campaigns and even managed one.
We'll be going down with a group of us from the upstate of South Carolina.
Right now, he's focused on rallying the group to door knock in Atlanta Saturday, December 3rd for the Herschel Walker campaign, as Walker takes on incumbent Raphael Warnock in the Georgia Senate runoff.
Right now, the Democrats do have a majority in the Senate. They have 50 seats, but we want to try and prohibit them from getting the 51st seat.
His initiative makes his parents proud.
I'm just overwhelmed at how much he just has a passion for it, and he wants to serve the people. And so there's nothing more than I want to do is to just back him up.
Just so proud of him and excited that he's able to follow something that is so near and dear to his heart.
And who knows, maybe someday you'll see the name Parker Malfris on the ballot. In Greenville, Taggart Houck, WYFF News 4.